Hi everyone, this is Love back for another video. This is day 28 of my 30-day water fast, and I hardly did anything today. I didn't go work out tonight. Um, at work today we had a food celebration. We went out to my team and we went out to a restaurant, and it was pretty cool. At this point, I don't really care about food that much, but we went to a restaurant that I had never been to, so I was like really intrigued on what was there. So that was a little bit of a bummer because it was a new restaurant that I'd never gone to, but I don't care. At this point, I mean, I'm almost to the end, so I'm not breaking this fast for, some like weird food or something. But it was really exciting in the restaurant. Our waitress, everyone went around and ordered, and she came to me and she says, what will you have? And, the whole table was like, nothing, she's fasting. And then one of the ladies said, ask her how long she's been fasting for. And whenever someone does that, I always like make a big deal of it, and I'll say, I'll look at my watch and I'll say, today is number 28. And the waitress, she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, 28 days. And she was, it was just really cool to see her reaction, because normally people are all like, oh my God, what? But she said, man, you're an inspiration to me. She said, because it's the end of January and she hadn't started her resolutions in January. And she said she hadn't even started. And I said, no better day to start than now. And then as we were leaving, when she brought out the checks, she said, oh, and she like touched me and she says, you're an inspiration to me. And that just made me feel really good. I don't know what she'll do with that, but it was just, I think it's good for people to see that, some people in this world fast, and you're not going to die fasting. It was also kind of funny today. My manager, she left, she was running late, as was I. She was running late this morning, and she left all of her food that she eats at home, because she normally packs, and right now she's going through the whole 30, diet and lifestyle, and she left all her food at home. And she, after eating lunch today, and then it was probably about 2:30, she goes, now mind you, we had just eaten like 2 hours ago. She says, I'm starving. And usually she eats throughout the day, like throughout the day. Yeah, they're tiny meals, but she's eating throughout the day. And she's like, I'm starving. But I was really proud of her because we had cake, cookies, everything today. She didn't eat it. Like, she didn't eat it. And she was talking to another employee, and she had said, like, I'm not gonna, not do what I said I was gonna do, because I don't want to give up on myself, my children, my husband, because her husband is doing it with her. And I just thought that was like really cool. Every one of us, I think, even morbidly obese people, even when you're morbidly obese, you think about losing weight. I think we all just think about it. Um, and I'll even venture to say, even like healthier, thinner people think about maintaining their weight. So I don't know. I'm just really happy to see, especially in my office, and the people that know that I'm, been fasting for 30 days, that like they feel free to talk to me, even when they're eating, even when they're drinking. Like, I'm not kind of quarantined because I don't eat. And they'll say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to eat this in front of you. I was like, no, go ahead. Or someone want to offer it, then they'll realize, hey, oh yeah, I forgot you're fasting. But it's just, in the beginning it was kind of hard because people couldn't wrap their minds around it. But the more I've been fasting, and then they see me, so I've lost a bit of weight, and I look like I've lost weight, at this point. 10 or 20 pounds on me, I don't really look like I lost much weight. But, once I'm getting up into the 30s and hopefully the 40 by the end of this week, I'll have, I'll look a little bit smaller. So that's just always like really cool to, have conversations with people, especially at work, because I'm with them most of the day. But besides all that, this morning I woke up at 7:30. Mind you, we need to be out of the house by no later than 7:52, okay? To get my son around the corner to the bus and me to work. I woke up today at 7:30. And I was so glad last night that I'd taken a shower and just like laid out what I was going, well, just had an idea of what I was going to wear. And so I woke up racing the clock. And then I had on all my clothes this morning. And that's when I thought I need to get on the scale, but I didn't do it because I'm just like, well, I'm not taking off all my clothes, and it's like 7:45 at this point. But I didn't weigh in today. Like I literally did not weigh in today, and that is just like mind blowing to me. So I have on these pajamas right now, and before I did this, before I did this video, came to do this video, I got on the scale, and I weighed the same weight that I weighed yesterday morning. And usually what happens to me is during the day I'm up 3 pounds, and then by the time I go to bed, I'm down I'm down 3 pounds. So just a day of weight fluctuation. So I'm gonna be really surprised to see how much weight I lost today, based on the scale with my pajamas on and socks and everything. I'm just going to be really surprised in the morning to see how much weight I lost today. Again, I did absolutely nothing. I did not work out. So I'm almost betting that I'll be down like 2.5 pounds. Like I'm almost betting that I'll be down 2.5 pounds. So I'm excited for that in the morning. But I didn't weigh myself. Like I woke up late too, but every single morning I get up and I, use the restroom and I get right on the scale. But this morning it just didn't happen because I was rushing. And the craziest thing is we got out of the house in 20 minutes. So I got ready in like 19 minutes. Like it was crazy to me, but I was so glad that I got everything ready last night. Besides that, as you can tell, because I'm probably talking really loud, I had a coffee today. I had a coffee, and of course, it was black, but it almost gave me the jitters. Like I feel like I have the jitters or something. So I won't be doing that again. And I have a few more days left. I have 2 more days left. Friday is my last day. And everyone was asking me at lunch today, what will you eat? After your 30 days, I know you'll probably eat cake so I've been really thinking about what I'll do after the fast is over. Like I said, I will be juicing with one of my girlfriends. We'll do that for a week because I promised her the first week in February we do that. So I'll do that. But that first food or quote unquote meal, I'm thinking maybe chicken broth or something like that. And I have some in my cupboard right now. And I don't eat watermelon. So like I can't do that, but probably like cucumbers or pickles or something like that. We'll see. And I'll just, I'll watch a few more videos to kind of get an idea of what people eat when they, when they stop fasting for this longer period of time. But other than that, I don't know, like filming every day to me has been kind of therapeutic this week. And I remember when I first started, I filmed every single day for like 8 or 9 days or something like that. Then it kind of went, 7 days. And then So things happened in my life. So I think the longest I went is like 8 days or something. But filming every day is kind of cool because I know I have to come on and talk, and then it helps me get through the evening. Like last night's video, which it didn't process. I woke up this morning and still hadn't processed, and I thought it did. And then when I got home this evening from going to the store, it still hadn't processed, so I had to do it over. And the video is only 3 minutes long, but yeah, but it was just really therapeutic after the gym just to come on and video. And I didn't edit it or anything like that like I do in the beginning and the end. But yeah, it's just therapeutic. Like today I went shopping tonight. My niece is getting married in September, and I just wanted to like buy an outfit. So I bought the outfit over the weekend in a size 14, thinking 14, 16, thinking I'll be able to wear this in September. Her wedding is in September. And like I'll be sure, like I'm for sure going to be able to wear a 14, 16, right? So I pick up the clothes at the store, and when I got home this evening, right before filming, I tried everything on. Everything I bought was a 14, 16. I could fit everything that I tried on. Now, mind you, it's like, a little bit stretchy material, but I could fit everything that I tried on this evening. So, needless to say, I'm at least a 16 now, up top. Now, my bottom may not be a 16. It may be a tight 16, but I'm just excited about that. Like I got so excited, and I like started rushing to do this video, to make the video. But I was just really, I was thinking in my mind, you can't wear a 14, 16. Even if it is stretchy, you won't be able to wear it. But let's just try it on to see how tight it is and like how much more weight I'll have to lose. And then I put it on, voila, I could wear it. It's a pantsuit, just like a whole like romper pantsuit. And I just was smiling hard in the mirror, like, what? So that really makes me happy. The dress is a 14. The dress is actually a 14 and I can wear it. And then the other dress is a 14, 16 and I could wear it. It was tight a little bit, but I could still get in it. But I'm in a 14, 16, and I've been up to, since I had my son, and he's about to be 16 next week, I have been way up to a size 30. Like, that's difficult to say on camera, right? That is so difficult for me to say. I landed at 26, 28 for years. And then I lost about 70 pounds or so. Some year, like maybe 7 years ago, and got down to a size 20, like upwards of a 22, right? And then I gained a little weight. I gained more weight. I was at a 26, and then now progressively, for the last, 2.5 years, progressively, I've gotten smaller. And I'm amazed, really. I'm really grateful. I'm grateful for the people around me, like, really encouraging me, and people that I haven't seen in, a year or so. They, especially at work, they will come up to me and say, you lost weight. And I'm like, yeah. How's it going? I can't. I was sitting in our like lunchroom area. This happened probably like a couple months ago, and I was eating lunch or breakfast, one of them. And it was probably lunch because I don't eat breakfast. But she came up to me and she says, "I just want to tell you, you look really good lately." And then she said, "And you look really happy." And I am, like I really am. And as much as people talk about being big or fat, whatever you want to call it, but being big and being proud, I'm not 100% sure that I personally was that person. Now, I wasn't super unhappy or anything like that, but it was always in the back of my mind that I wanted to lose weight. Even though most days I didn't even try, but a lot of days I did. But it was always in the back of my mind that I wanted to lose weight, no matter how big I've ever been, no matter how proud of who I am I've ever been. It's always been in the back of my mind. So this whole like body acceptance movement, like I feel it. I can agree to some extent that you should be proud in your skin no matter how you look, especially if you're wanting and working to, to look better and to feel better. But for me, I can't say I was ever 100% happy, mainly because when I think about just the small things in life, going through the parking lot. So I park far away from my building. And going through the parking lot, you have to go between cars sometimes if you don't, if you want to go a shortcut. So being like really heavy, I would always have to like look and maneuver and make sure that I could fit through. And today was sort of a little sort of a little win for me, and like people call it something like a non-scale victory is what they NSV, right? So they call it a non-scale victory. So today when I was walking to my car, I was looking still, just because it's been in my mind for years that I have to like maneuver and make sure I could fit through a space between two like mirrors. Every single one that I went through, it was space, and by the time I got to my car, I was just I was wanting to go through, and I was like hoping to go through one that was a little bit smaller, and by the time I got to my car, I felt overwhelmed a little bit, like really happy about that. And just, I sat in the car for a minute and I just said, yes, But yeah, that's a little non-scale victory that I haven't even thought about, just doing little things like that. There's an entrance at my job that, not really an entrance, but it's an area at my job that I would kind of have to squeeze through. And, I find myself lately not having to do that. And I don't know, I'm just super grateful. I'm super grateful that I've done this 30-day fast and I'm doing this 30-day fast. But I'm also grateful that in the past year that I've really stayed committed. Even if I, and I talked about in the first, couple videos that I lost up to, 70 pounds or so, or 90 pounds or something, but I gained like 20 of it back. But I'm really just glad, even after I gained weight, that I stayed committed to keeping it off, So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to say that little piece. But I don't have a weigh-in today, which is crazy. And I did all this hyper coffee talking tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna be really pleased in the morning to see, how much weight I've lost, and I will post that video tomorrow. I'm working from home, so I should post, when I'm done working in the afternoon. But yeah, that's it. Have a great night. Bye.